the Game Changers Lions. Amandeep Singh.
Questions?
Okay, that sounds good. Photo time. Big smiles, please. Thank you so much for being here. Photo opportunity now. So if we can all just line up and we'll have a photo just out to the front there for everybody. Beautiful. We're now ready to begin the official World Padel League press conference. So that's your chance to hear directly from everyone up on stage behind the league and its teams. Tanvi?
Greatness and glory.
I think everyone knows that Padel is growing very rapidly across the world, and we're very excited to be part of that growth in India. I think it's just at the bottom in India, so hopefully the World Padel League will be a catalyst to keep growing the sport here, and we'll be part of it.
Nicely done. We'll pass the mic across to Mr. Krishnan Kannan, if that's okay, from Iconic Sports and Events Limited spokesperson. Tell us about your long-term vision for the World Padel League here in India.
The idea is to make it one of the biggest platform in India, so that it attracts international players to come and play here, and make it local players can play. And last season we had four teams, and this season we're having 6 teams. So it's growing. So make it a big sport like cricket or football.
All right, next up, the Panorama Panthers. Mr. Abhishek Pathak, the next question is for you. If I could please... Oh, you have your... Perfect. All right, so as we all know, the Panorama Pictures is known for its impeccable storytelling. What's the story that got you hooked to be a part of the World Padel League?
I think the growing part of the paddle in India right now, I think it's something which everyone is keen to look at it right now. I think that's something which excites us also. Looking at different story, I think paddle has a new story in India. I think we want to back it. We want to enjoy it right now. Yeah.
It is going to be a great season. There's definitely lots of action coming up.
If we could pass the mic to Ankit Agarwal, who's just next to you there. Thank you so much for being here, of course, from the Leopards. As a new entrant into the league, it's super exciting. What was the single biggest factor that brought you and wanted you to get involved this season?
I think absolutely we've, as Vedanta, been driving, looking at various sports like hockey, we've been looking at archery, we're looking at football. And for us, we're now launching our Vedanta 2.0. We're looking at next generation sports. And clearly Vedanta was looking at Padel as the next amazing sport which is growing around the world globally. So we're very excited. We're looking at how can we take the level and the quality of Padel in India and compete with the best in the world. I think to do that, we need some of the best players in the world like yourselves to come over and for all of us to learn from that. So I think amazing initiative by Mahesh and everyone else, and we're very excited to partner and make this as something that we focus on.
Well, thank you so much for being a part of the world. Well, next up, the SG Pipers Cheetahs. Aminder Kogi, next question is for you. As a group that's deeply invested in sports like chess and hockey, what is it about Padel that truly caught your eye?
We as a group saw an opportunity to invest in the most fastest growing sport globally, and it has tapped the youth demographics as well. So we definitely see that this sport is going to grow big. It's already there. It's seeking the Olympic status as well. And these are the main reasons we saw an opportunity to invest.
And last question before we open it up to the media out there as well, to Rahul Saxena of the Vernos Jaguars. Having been part of the World Padel League since the first season and witnessed the league from Dubai across to India, how would you rate the growth of the game so far in India?
I think we're proud to be partners with the World Padel League from the foundation stage itself. And I think the game has grown tremendously in India thanks to a lot of efforts by the Federation. And we are proud to be part of the Padel League for many more seasons and deliver a spectacular game. All the best to the teams.
The difference between pickle, paddle and tennis is Salman, Arbaz, Sohel.
या सलमान सर सेंटर में मेरा नाम विशाल अंबानी है, मैं बजूका से हूँ. मेरा सवाल आपसे है सर. सलमान सर, सर जिस तरह खान टाइगर्स है, ये क्या आपका सजेशन था नाम को लेके? सर यहाँ पे सेंटर पे. सो ये जो खान टाइगर्स का जो सजेशन था, एंड टाइगर हमेशा से आपसे जुड़ा रहा है, ये जो शब्द है, और क्या ये आपका सजेशन था कि आपको लेके इस तरह से बनाया?
जी नहीं, ये मेरा सजेशन नहीं था, ये इन्हीं का सजेशन है. टाइटल यही देते हैं.
सोहेल, what would you like to say about it?
That is true. I mean, we genuinely, as a family, think ourselves to be tigers for no absolute reason. But there was a choice between the big cats. If you see, all the team have the symbols are the big cats, and for me, the most fascinating big cat is a tiger. So got the opportunity to name my own team, so I named it Khan Tigers.
फार्म पर आ जाओ. पिक्किल और पैडल दोनों ही लग रहा है. अगर घुस पाओ तो देख लेना खेलते हुए.
What was the question? I don't know what you said.
Basically इसका ये है कि जैसे छोटी सी जगह है, अफोर्डेबल है. सेम चीज़ पिक्किल पैडल, एक में थोड़ा ज़्यादा खर्चा है क्योंकि कांच वांच वगैरह है. दूसरा एक मिनी वो टेनिस कोर्ट है. तो यू कैन प्ले, इट्स एन अफोर्डेबल स्पोर्ट. रियल इस्टेट का आपको पता है यहाँ पर क्या क्या हो रहा है, बहुत महंगा है. तो इतनी जगह तो कहीं पे भी निकल सकती है. तो आई थिंक दैट इज़ द रीज़न वाई ये स्पोर्ट इतना पॉपुलर हो रहा है. एक दूसरा है कि कम खर्चा है. तीसरा है कि बहुत कम इंजरीज हैं. स्टेमिना की बिल्कुल ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती होगी अकॉर्डिंग टू द स्पोर्ट्स दैट महेश हैज़ प्लेड. अब क्रिकेट में क्या होता है, पैड्स हैं, ग्लव्स हैं, हेलमेट्स हैं, बॉल गार्ड है तो है. अभी क्रिकेट बैट है, एक्सपेंसिव बैट्स हैं, विकेट्स हैं, बहुत बड़ा ग्राउंड है. उसके बावजूद ये स्पोर्ट इतना बड़ा हो गया इंडिया में. अब इसमें तो हर गली, हर कोने में, हर नुक्कड़ पे ये खेल सकते हैं ये स्पोर्ट. सो आई थिंक दैट इज़ द रीज़न व्हाई दिस स्पोर्ट इज़ गोइंग टू पिक अप लाइक रियली ह्यूज इन दिस कंट्री. वर्ल्ड में तो है ही है. अब सोहेल ने बोला था कि मुझे कि यहाँ पर आ जाओ, शायद अवेयरनेस हो जाए ज़्यादा इस लीग को. मुझे नहीं लगता कि मेरे आने से इसको कोई अवेयरनेस मिलेगा. इसको ऑलरेडी अवेयरनेस है स्पोर्ट के बारे में. अगर सोहेल लीग ले सकता है और सोहेल को पता है कि ये स्पोर्ट है और हमें पता है, और आयत एंड आहिल हैव ऑलरेडी कम ड्रेस्ड अप टू प्ले दिस स्पोर्ट. सो दिस स्पोर्ट इज ऑलरेडी पॉपुलर. बस.
Okay. Someone put that on social media and send it around the internet.
I was told that it's an old man sport, but when I saw my team play with the opposite team, it was incredible, and I just feel that why is it taking so long? I fell in love with the sport very quickly. But I think with the media picking the sport up and the media being the bridge between sport and the players which are going to start playing the sport is very important. So it's all the media which is going to convey to the people, to the other players, to the other sportsmen who have played tennis or who have played squash. Padel is a fun game. In fact, I've got 2 children. One is 24 and one is 14, and they have switched. They used to play cricket, they used to play football, but they have switched to Padel, both of them, and they enjoy the game. So looking at the youth getting into the game, I feel that there's a great future, and I'm glad I was one of the earlier ones to get into the sport.
So basically, our strategy will be like the strategy that we have in CCL. Come all the way to the semi-finals and give the trophy away to somebody else. It's been, I think, how many seasons? 10 seasons, 11, 12 seasons? 14 seasons. 14 seasons, and we have been very successful with our strategy to give this trophy to somebody else, some other team. I hope we change the strategy this time.
Yeah, I think, people are already talking about paddle being at the 2036 Olympics. I think the speed at which the sport is growing across the world, obviously, everyone is super excited about it. It's easier for tennis players to play paddle, obviously, but it's still a different sport, right? The ball's coming off the wall, you can't put the ball away, so it's not as easy as it looks because I've tried playing. But yeah, I think, like I said, if it becomes an Olympic sport, the growth is only going to continue.
Are you going to play this week as well? Did we get an answer from you?
Recreationally.
All right, next question. Up the back there. Yep, microphone up the back. Over there. Yep, go for it.
Hello. So my questions to Mahesh sir. I hope you're doing well. We've seen a lot of Spanish and Argentinian players here, and the racket sport, any which ways, in the larger domain has been dominated by Spanish and Argentinians. How is the Indian scenario looking like as far as the domestic scene is concerned, and when practically would you see Indian players dominating this circuit?
I mean, dominating is quite a long time away. I think the sport started in Spain and Argentina a long time before it started in India. So I think for Indians to compete at the level of the players that we're going to see in the Padel League will take a few years. But at some point, we definitely want to add an Indian angle into the World Padel League just to kind of boost the sport and the participation. But for that, I think, it's still a couple years away.
Great question. All right, last couple of questions. We've got a microphone there. Yes, sir. Up you get. Standing up, please.
Hello, sir. My question is to Mahesh sir, something on those lines. In the intro slide, I saw many players from Spain. So could you give us an insight of how big paddle is in Spain and Argentina?
Well, I think I think in Spain, if you discount Rafa Nadal and Alcaraz, I think paddle is actually participation-wise bigger than tennis. There are massive paddle clubs, and like I said, it's been played there for many years. I think Argentina came after that, but I think if you go through the world rankings also, you'd see a very large percentage of players from these two countries. I think by bringing events like this, I think we're just proving that paddle is a career option now. I mean, all these players who play the tour day in and day out, they're making a good living. So till 2 years ago, I don't think many kids in India knew that, and now paddle could be a serious option as a profession in the future.
बराबर बराबर सुहेल भाई आप बराबर जगह पे आए